If you are a yoga teacher or a practitioner, or in your exercise, you commonly do movements like this. The most common yoga injury you'll want to know about. It starts off as tension, tightness through there, maybe even pain or stress deep in here in the medial head of the biceps tendon. And this is the most common yoga injury, a biceps tendon strain, stress, or maybe even leading toward a tear. So many times, if you're practicing a whole lot of vinyasas, you could be overloading this biceps tendon. It's pretty easy to do, and we do it by dipping down like this and then coming into our upward dog. And this is the angle that you want to avoid, elbow way above the shoulder. Instead, you want to create elbow even with the shoulder, but not above. You can always put your knees down and come all the way, the rest of the way down, so that you don't put so much pressure in there. It's your body weight times force in this tiny little tendon. The other thing that you want to make sure is that when you do press back into your down dog, that you have your hands near your waist, not under your shoulders, but alongside the waist. This also helps you avoid overloading that tendon. Now, let's talk about our downward dog. Here, I've got my shoulders squeezing in toward my neck. This is a really common cue, but I look scared actually when I come out of this right side up. So instead, I want to take my shoulders apart. You see, this feels so much stronger. I'm going to place my hands on the floor and keep the shoulders wide. Another thing I like to think about is if the shoulder blades slide down towards the hips, and then they feel wide for lots of space in the neck. Another thing I want to do to keep my shoulders safe in down dog is rotate the creases of the elbows forward. Okay, what does that mean? I'm going to show you the creases of the elbows, right where they bend. We're going to rotate those forward. Sometimes in a yoga class, you may hear someone say, wrap your shoulders. That's what they mean by this. It creates an openness in the shoulder rather than a closedness. You'll also want to practice some strength for the back of the shoulder, because really what happens in a biceps tendon tear is that the shoulder joint is way stronger in the front and not enough strength in the back. But this will keep your shoulders happy, healthy, and open.